Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and I am going to attempt to do another cast of the Black Garden. And just very quickly, I am playing as a Riftblade Reaver with the Warlord with 0 points in my third soul. And just very quickly, some of my key abilities are my ability to run 10% faster than normal, as well as the use of Flame Spear, and the ability to AoE, I think 4 different abilities at this point. And as you can see, I am running off to the right-hand side. Everyone else is running straight, but I'm going directly for a power-up, which will allow me to do a bit more AoE damage at the beginning. And in this video, I want to get a lot of feedback from you guys. I want to know if this is something that you would want to watch on a regular basis, because I can certainly make these videos very quickly. I've gotten from level 10 to 17 almost exclusively on PvP. And by level 12, I had all of the achievements that you could get in this particular warfront. So as you can see, we have the Fang at this point, and the enemy is rushing in to get that. I am going to continue, or start my AoE rotation now, just to get dots out on everyone attempting to run in and kill our Fang carrier. Now, a very important thing to note that a lot of people at this level don't seem to realize is that when an AoE goes out, it will actually interrupt anyone trying to pick up the Fang. So let's say that our flag carrier had died. No one would, oh, perfect example here, but we seem to all be here in position. If the enemy is trying to pick up the flag and you AoE, the AoE will interrupt them, so only your team will be able to pick up the flag. A little bit of frame rate lag there, going to continue nonetheless. Right now we have the flag in a pretty safe position. We are gaining 4 points every tick. You gain points based on where you are positioned around the map. If you are directly in the middle, you will be gaining 5 or 6 points a tick. I believe it's 6. So obviously there's a great benefit of having those points attributed to your team, but obviously a great risk. Again, another clump up of units, so I'm going to start my AoE rotation. And you can see just ticks going off in the distance. With my current talent build, I am healed from one of these ticks, so definitely a great ability to have. I'm being focused a little bit. I'm going to back up behind this tree and continue to DPS and try to protect this flag carrier as much as I can. Now, the Fang carrier themselves, they are taking damage over time. The Fang actually corrupts them. Another large group coming in. AoE, AoE, AoE. Try to keep them off this Fang. Looks like we were able to once again maintain our control of the Fang, the score being 197-216. Very good lead at this point. But as I was saying, the Fang actually corrupts the holder, and over time the damage will... oh fuck, I just changed my bar. Oh, keybinds. The Fang will actually kill the holder if there is no healing going on, and I am out of position to defend that, but our team somehow manages to pick that up. Kind of miraculous, honestly. Was not expecting to maintain our grasp of the Fang there. The enemy team has pushed forward quite a bit, going to try to AoE to deter them from picking it up once more. As you can see, there's not very many people on my team here to actually take control of that, however. The enemy has picked up the flag. You can actually use the interface on the right-hand side to target the flag member. You do not need to click through targets. And I'm going into my single target rotation right now. I have slowed the target, and what that does is increase the damage of my Flame Spear, and he dropped no problem, and I do believe I got the kill for that. All good, all good. Continuing my AoE rotation, once again to keep them off of the Fang, and someone on my team has picked up the Fang and is running back to the +4 area. At this point in time, I definitely would not recommend us pushing up to the middle. The other team is playing very aggressive, and we are playing very defensive. We're not really able to push them back far enough for us to make a push for the middle, although I do believe right now, as I'm looking into a tree, oh, that was a very awkward camera angle, I do believe right now we would actually be able to push them back, especially if we moved up on the left. Definitely a viable option. But looks like our flag carrier is our fag carrier. He carries our fags. Looks like our flag carrier, fag carrier, I guess if we're being specific, is trying to use that tree in the back corner for line of sight. Very common strategy to use, and it looks like we have a very good amount of healers to keep him alive and keep him supported. That's something that's very uncommon, especially in this tier, once again, which is 10 to 19. continuing to keep these guys at bay. We dropped the flag. I do not know where it is, but our team picked it up. A bit of miscontrol on my part, not looking out for the health. Again, once again, you can see the health of the person carrying the Fang on the right-hand side, so it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. If you see it dip down a little bit, definitely want to run back and try to assist in protecting the Fang. And I just want to talk a little bit about my talent build. As you can see, it gives me a lot of mobility, which I love in PvP. Flag has once again gone down. Going to start throwing out AoEs. Hopefully, didn't get them out in time. The other team will take this. Going back to my single target rotation, slowing the flag carrier, and then continuing to DPS. As you can see, the damage is piling up very quickly, and he should fall now. I am picking up the Fang, interrupted once, interrupted twice, now fully surrounded by Defiance, going to try to fall back, and it looks like I may die here. Yes, respawning. So the score being 424 to 124. They are getting a +4 bonus, which means they are on their side, not standing in the middle. And now our goal needs to be to try to force our way on to their side and do exactly what just happened. The flag has dropped. I'm going to recast my buffs as soon as I can find my cursor. What are you doing, cursor? Okay. And they still maintain control on their side, and I was indeed correct. They are holding it behind the tree on the right, again, mostly for line of sight purposes. The flag has again been picked up by the Guardians. They are moving back. I'm going to go back into my AoE rotation just to try to keep them at bay a little bit. Looks like one of them is getting by. We should win this game, no problem, though. Just call it a hunch. And gonna go back to AoEs just to keep these guys back a few more seconds. Looks like our flag carrier is going to die, but only one Defiant in the area, so we should be able to keep him. Oh, there's two. Start AoEs. Because the Fang was not touched for so long, it was actually returned to the middle, and I will once again go down. Score being 485 to 186. Not exactly a close game. And the Defiants have once again picked up the Fang. Start my rebuffing process, which actually takes a lot longer than I would like it to. I need to have a way to macro all these together. They are once again using the tree on the right-hand side. Now with my AoEs, I can only AoE 5 people, which would be half of their team if they're all located in that area. And there's no one on my team pushing up the left-hand side, so I'm going to be a very... They have no healers. Wonderful. I'm just going to push up anyway and start my AoE damage. Again, to try to keep them off the flag. I don't think I actually had any... much of a determining factor on whether or not they picked up that last flag, but let's go over the stats a little bit. I killed one flag carrier, which puts me in 5th place. I got a total of 37 total kills, which puts me in 1st place. A total of 8 killing blows ties me for 2nd. And down the list, damage done, number 1 with 20,000. And I'm not even going to look at things like healing. But like I said at the beginning, I really want to get feedback from you guys on this style of video. Let me know if you find it entertaining. Let me know if you would like to see more in the future. And of course, if you think I'm annoying and I shouldn't be making videos in the first place, and that this is a terrible idea, of course let me know that too. I can take my fair share of criticism. So, I want to thank you all for watching. If you like this, please subscribe. I would like to do more of these in the future. And okay, bye.